Good evening, this is Devlog 1 for StarWarfare. Tonight we'll be demonstrating both the flight and firing systems. First up, the flight systems. As you can see, moving the crosshair towards the edge of the screen causes the ship to pitch and yaw, and there's a dead zone in the center of the screen allowing you to keep your ship flying in a straight line without too much trouble. In addition to this, you also have control over the roll of your ship with Q and E, and you can use W and S as throttle to both throttle up and throttle down. Here you can see, so throttle up and down, we move slower and faster. These are the flight systems. In addition, we have firing systems. You can sort of see the guns on the front of our ship, and they will automatically adjust their angle to target whatever the crosshairs hover over. As you can see, we have multiple guns that will fire in sequence at any targets that we might decide to fire upon. You can see also that the guns are rotating properly, and as you aim up, that they come into view. Currently, the system feels quite nice to control. However, the downside is that there is not a lot of feedback for the player other than the actual movement, and with no things in sight other than the background, it can be a little bit hard to tell what exactly the ship is doing. One of the improvements that we'd like to make based off of the game that we are using as inspiration for these controls, Everspace, is to have the camera move slightly relative to the ship to better show the ship's changing momentum and velocity. In addition, we will likely add engine effects so that the player can see what their current throttle is and the current change in position relative to what they are currently doing more easily. So those will be better feedback for the player, but currently the controls themselves are quite functional. It does both feel like you're flying a ship, but it also feels responsive and powerful, which is the design intent that we have for this control system. So that's all the features we have in currently, but we're really excited for adding in the rest of the features and kind of bringing the game to life in the following weeks. So stay tuned. Thank you for your time. Good evening.